There we go. First fish of the morning, guys. Been in here 5 minutes. There we go. He hit it nice too. Real aggressive bite. What is up, guys? Welcome back to see you out there. Welcome to another day, another beautiful day here on the Texas coast. Corey is working today, so it's another solo mission for me. Hopefully we get her out on the water tomorrow or Sunday. Friday morning, 9 o'clock, south winds around 15. We are launching over on the north side of West Bay today. Gonna try to find a few redfish, maybe a few flounder. Holy cow. I think he scared the crap out of me. Did you see that? I got attacked by a dragonfly. Anyway, it's gonna be a fun day. Really excited about it. I'm gonna fish a spot that last summer was really good to Corey and I. I haven't fished it yet this year. So we're gonna go tuck back in there, see if the reds are in there, see if the flounder are in there. If not, I've got a few trout spots close by. So let's see what we can get into and see if the fish want to bite today. Phew. Well, welcome back, y'all. Today is going to be a fun day. I have a feeling that they're gonna bite. I pulled up to my little spot here, about to get going, and a redfish cranked on the surface. So I'm seeing feeding, and the tide hasn't even started dumping yet. I got a fresh pack, a whole bunch of fresh new lures in from Hooked Up Baits. My favorite color came in. Captain Jason even did some experimenting with plastics and stiffness and stuff on them. So we're gonna experiment with some new plastic mixes on our favorite color. I've had some bad days because I haven't had my lure, so I'm excited to have my pearl and chartreuse hooked up bait back on the boat today. I have a good feeling about today. There is a ton of life right now inside of our little spot. This is a little spot that you guys have seen on the channel. Corey and I call this place the runway. We've had some epic sight fishing days in here. I have not been back this year. I don't come here a lot. It's a pretty long run, so I don't come in here a whole lot. But when the wind's real strong and I need somewhere to get away, this is a great spot to come hide. So what we're hoping for is some pushing redfish and some flounder in here. My God, if we were looking for mullet though, boys. Lord of mercy. So we're gonna work this shoreline, see what we can get into here. The tide should start dumping here in about an hour. It's a big tide day, so it's gonna be a big outgoing, which I think is gonna absolutely fire these fish off. I hope I'm right. If so, we could have a fantastic day today. There we go. First fish of the morning, guys. Been in here 5 minutes. There we go. He hit it nice too. Real aggressive bite. Freaking redfish. We hadn't been in here 100 yards, guys, and we were redfished on. Nice. Good deal. He's a little guy, but he hammered that hooked up bait. Come on, little fella. Show me a little love, brother. There we go. On the board early, guys and girls. Look at that, right in the freaking face. There we go. Oh, I've got to get more graceful at that. I am the worst fish releaser. Heck yeah, guys. So we've been in here for 10 casts, 15 casts. First redfish already. He hit it really aggressively. That's a really, really good sign. Yes! All right, let's keep rolling. All right, guys, just a quick what we're doing here is that's my standard rig. It's 15-pound Power Pro, 20-pound fluorocarbon leader to one of these Hoagie twist locks, and then my normal 3.5-inch hooked up baits, pearl and chartreuse. We just got a new shipment in. So this is my go-to. You guys have seen this on the channel 1,000 times. The way to rig this thing up is put your jig head against your lure and see about where your shank should come out. Thread it dead center. Come out at that point that you identified, and then with these Hoagies it won't push up on there, so what you got to do is you thread it. And this is the part I like about the Hoagies. Fortunately, it's hard to find them now. That's why I've been throwing those salty heads, which are awesome and have a great keeper on them. So get it all the way up. You can see I got a little bit of crease in it, so I'm just going to tear it just a little bit so it sits nice and flat. Nice and flat. It's going to swim true. That's what I throw. That's an 1/8 ounce Hoagie twist lock jig head with a 3.5-inch hooked up baits, pearl and chartreuse. I have some different mixtures that Jason sent me, different textures and different compositions of plastics we're going to start testing for him, but that's the one right there, guys. And I don't know if you guys are aware or not, but if you go down in the description, we have a 15% off promo code for hooked up baits. You go down there, the promo code is King75, King being my last name, 75 being a Ranger regiment that I was in years ago, the 75th Regiment. That's actually a cool password, Jason. Thank you for that. King75 will get you 15% off on these hooked up baits. He's got a lot of fun colors. You guys have seen Corey throw the guacamole. You know my color. Y'all go down there, check out that promo code, ease over to hooked up baits. Links in the description. Y'all buy a couple packs of these baits. Promise you, they're fish catchers. All right, we're re-rigged. Let's get back after it. All right, on the board already. Day's made, fellas. I'm good. I'm happy. I've been struggling. I struggled all last weekend. I just kept making bad calls. Just some weekends you just make bad calls. I'm really glad I chose to do this today. I have a feeling that there's going to be quite a few more hookups on the way down and back. Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. What is that right there? Is that a redfish or is that a gar? That is a gar. Oh, he bit me. Well, I fed it to him, guys. And that toothy rascal bit my lure straight off. All right, let me retie. I'll chill for a few. Dadgummit. All right, so that was me being stupid. There's a lot of spotted gar in here in the 5-10 pound range. I can't help it being a sight fisherman. I've got to cast at everything I see. So I casted at that gar. I hope you can see it in the footage. And he freaking turned and smoked that lure. When I went back to put the hook on him, those freaking teeth took my lure away. So that was foolish on my part, but God dang, it was fun to watch him flare up and turn and bounce on that thing. Oh, Lord have mercy. Right here at the mouth. Did you see that underneath the trolling motor? That was crazy. I was fixing to pick it up out of the water, and this little guy smacked it. Heck yeah, thank you, little fella. Right here at the mouth, too. He is beautiful. Look at that tail. Oh, man, look at that tail. That is a beautiful fish. He's a little guy, but I don't care. Look at that gorgeous tail. Awesome. All right, buddy, thank you. Jesus Christ, I'm horrible at that. Dunk. We may not be setting the world on fire by size, but right here at the mouth, 2 bites. I'm just gonna work this shoreline ahead of me. It's a little more protected than where I was fishing. I'm kind of fishing into the wind, so it'll be a little short, choppy cast, but man, I think it looks good. See if we can get down here and find somebody crashing on the shoreline. So, as usual, forecast was south 10 to 15, dying all day. We are a hard west-southwest, humping 15 to 20. So my plans have kind of been canceled, but luckily I'm on this kind of lee side. It's nice and calm over here. I just can't get to any other areas and fish them effectively. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make one more run down the runway. We've caught a couple redfish, we've had a couple shots at some gars, we hooked a gar, missed a sheepshead. It's been a fun day. I'm gonna make one more run down the runway and see if we can't catch a redfish. All right guys, we gotta make a weather check. I think it may be time to put the skiff on the run. We are about to get pummeled. Let me check the weather real quick. We'll see what we gotta do. Well, this isn't what I had in mind. It's time to run back, guys. I gotta cut this one short. Not the best day of catching. Awesome day of fishing. But as you can see, I have overstayed my welcome. I got to get back, y'all. Let's roll.